All praises unto our power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Warakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like. Pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. It's beautiful how here in these times that we're in, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is sending faith boosters, boosting up our faith through various signs and wonders, seeing prophecies come to pass. You know, these things keep us really boosted in the spirit. These videos that we do, these lessons that we do throughout the week, is also to help boost up brothers' spirits, while at the same time it boosts our spirits, because when we water others, we water ourselves. So this video, I want to just hopefully give you a faith booster and show you how the Lord is working. How everything the Lord does, you know, is calculated to a T, is calculated perfectly. So I'm going to pull out maybe one or two scriptures, and then I'm going to show you this footage that I had caught some days back on my way to work. Okay. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So it says the angel of the Lord. So it says that as if it's a singular manner, but really it's plural, because we are surrounded by angels. Angels encamp round about us. Okay. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So we are protected. We are protected by the angels of the Lord, as long as we keep walking, according to righteousness. As long as we keep doing this work to the best of our ability, we don't drift to the right or to the left, but we stay going forward on our way to the kingdom of heaven, dealing with afflictions, being obedient. You know, it's a different lifestyle compared to any other lifestyle, I'll tell you that. But guess what? We have quote unquote bodyguards. We have security. You know how a lot of these celebrities, more so these rappers, they'll get gunned down, they'll get killed, and you'll hear people say, well, they should have had security. Well, guess what, brothers? We have security. We are being watched, whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not. The angels are commanded from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to protect the elect. All right. The elect are definitely protected. Let's go to the book of Psalms. Chapter 68 and verse 13. Though ye have lying among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove, covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. What is that speaking of? That's speaking of the chariots. There are gold chariots. There's silver chariots. There may be gold and silver chariots. There's yellow gold chariots. You know, chariots have many different forms, and not all of them have to look like a disc. Some may look like a cigar. Some may look like an oval. Some may look like a square. Some may look like a rectangle. Some may look like a noodle, you know. But there are different looking chariots, and they surround the men of the Lord, whether you see them or whether you don't see them. And we're hoping that when we get delivered, we'll be surrounded by silver and yellow gold, as in we'll be inside of a silver chariot, we'll be inside of a gold chariot, you know, however it works. Verse 17, the chariots of the power are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. So in Psalms 34:7, it says the angel of the Lord, as if it's singular. But really, the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the angels of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, are thousands upon thousands upon thousands. There's an innumerable amount of angels. Okay? And guess what? You being in this truth, you walking in obedience, the Lord is guiding and protecting you. The Lord is with you. All right? The chariots of the power are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. So the angels, they encampeth round about the man of the Lord. And guess what? The Lord is among them. How special is that? The Lord gave us bodyguards, just like, if you were a rich son, but let's say your dad, he's not giving you your inheritance right now. He's having you live average like everybody else. Although it seems like he kind of threw you out there, he has bodyguards that are secretly watching you and you don't even realize they're there. You'll be in the mall. You got bodyguards in the background, trying to stay out the way so their cover isn't blown, so to speak. Hence, that's why the chariots, they'll look like stars to blend in with the stars. They'll look like clouds to blend in with the clouds. But nevertheless, they're there. All right. Verse 18. Thou hast ascended on high. Thou hast led captivity captive. Thou hast received gifts for men, yea, for the rebellious also, that the Lord power might dwell among them. So the angels dwell among us. And guess what? The Lord is dwelling among them. So the Lord is with us. All right. So I'm going to play this footage. Go into brief detail. So on this footage, I'm on the highway and I'm on my way driving to work, and I'm looking in the sky and I see two chariots. I see one above the other. The one that was exalted over the other one wasn't as bright. The one that was descended over the other one was shining pretty bright. Okay. And it caught my attention. And at first I was looking at it like, you know what? I'm not even going to get this on footage. This is, obviously for me to see. I don't really need to show this to nobody else. Right. Because I see chariots so much to where I feel like if I don't see them, I get the feeling kind of awkward. Okay. And I'm not bragging and boasting. I'm really not. The Lord ain't showing me these things because of how great I am or how great of a teacher I am, or because I'm just so righteous and so on point that he's showing me these things. Honest and truly, I can tell you right now, the Lord be showing me signs and things because truly I'm an average guy. I'm just an average guy, man. But the Lord be humbling himself so much. He be bringing himself down to humble himself so much for me that he be showing me these signs. And I'll be like, wow. Okay. So anyways, so as I'm driving to work, out of nowhere, I decided, you know what? I'm going to try to record it. So I pull out my phone and consider I'm on the highway. So I'm trying to be careful. So I'm reaching into my phone holster on the side of my hip. I'm kind of struggling trying to get it. So I'm kind of getting frustrated. I end up pulling my phone out. I go to my camera, right? Trying to get this footage. I pull out the camera on my phone. As I open it, I hit the record button. But instead of recording, it snaps a photo. I'm getting mad, man. I'm getting pissed off. So eventually, I catch the problem. I turn it over to record. So right in the nick of time, this is the footage that I saw. All right. So I'm going to play it. Now, if you look out on the camera, you have two chariots. Boom. See how that one disappeared? It's all good. It's going to rewind again. I did some editing. So you have two chariots, right? The one above isn't as bright, but the one that's brighter disappears in the blink of an eye. Right when I came across that, I don't know what you would call that thing there, but that pole came, as soon as it came, boom, it just disappears right in the nick of time. And this happens to be, you know, at that very moment when I switched my camera over from snapping a photo to recording. I just happened to do it right in time before that chariot disappeared. I'm gonna rewind this again. Remember, I'm driving to work and it's a lot brighter in person. Let's zoom in. Just disappears, man, right in the nick of time. But the other chariot still remains. Showing you how calculated the Lord is. He allowed me to see that right in time. And you know, when I was recording, I was mind blown. I was like, oh, wow. You know, I was all in the spirit. I was excited. Like, man, the Lord allowed me to see that right in time. You know, it was just a really bright chariot descending under another chariot. But the chariot that was lower had more glory. So, you know, the chariots, they're out there, brothers. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Wa Rakak Wadash. Lord willing, this was simple and edifying. Shalom.